Sign says we're here to stay. Just 2 weeks ago, the company announced it could close all of its stores. So which is it? Marsh has been around central Indiana for decades.
The grocer currently has 44 stores. 24-hour News 8's Howard Monroe has been looking into these signs and really what they mean for the future of Marsh. Howard.
Yeah, Brooke and Dave, a company spokesman told me today that they never had any plans to close the stores. He said instead the plan is to keep them open, but they have to find a buyer or investor. The possible closure has local governments concerned.
The city is going to have to make something happen.
Making something out of what could be nothing. Beech Grove Mayor Dennis Buckley planning the city's next steps should its Marsh supermarket close.
It will have a really bad impact on the local economy and the people who live around the store.
The store is located in a neighborhood with a senior community nearby, and if the Marsh closes, Buckley says it will just add to the area's problems.
This is not a good situation for us.
Next door, a restaurant is closed and up for lease. Across the street, a former Starbucks is shut down, and less than a block away, the former St. Francis Hospital is being demolished. Customers are hoping Marsh isn't next.
I mean, the fact that it's possibly closing could definitely, put a hamper on things, and it's kind of an icon here in Beech Grove.
The store has been there for decades, and customers are now being greeted with signs saying they aren't closing. The signs popping up in many of the chain's 44 remaining stores. But Buckley says the council may have to step in.
I think I'm going to approach the council sometime this summer, and I'm going to introduce a plan to jumpstart that area of the city to where we can slow down the impact on property values. The worst thing that can happen, Howard, is that we let people's homes value decrease.
The mayor hasn't drafted a plan yet, but he said the city attorney has been in contact with Marsh and other grocery chains. As for Marsh, when they notified the state that they may have to close, they gave a 60-day time frame for when they needed a buyer or investor. There are only about 45 days left. Howard Monroe, 24-hour News 8.